I love the way this argument ended. I love the way it ended. Oh my goodness, what was that fight? What was that fight? This escalated so fast, like I did not see this coming. At the beginning, I thought it was just a misunderstanding that was going to be cleared so fast, and boom, in the next seconds, it was this serious Gbasbos that I never saw it coming. Hey! This is the second Gbasbos that is happening in this house this season, and I think that this one is even sweeter than that first one. The first one I'm talking about when Mercy confronted Adekunle, and then later on they settled and they hugged. Everybody thought that if it were outside of the house, that misunderstanding or that slight Gbasbos or cloud chasing, whatever that you refer to it, that happened between Mercy and Kunle, it wouldn't have happened. But of course, they are there to give us a show. So the slightest opportunity that they have to give us drama, they don't want to miss it. I mean, everybody in the house, they know that Nigerians, that Africans, they love drama. They just want to see the house in chaos, being shaken and all that. So each and everyone wants to give a fight. They want drama. Even Ike said it. A lot of them want this drama, but they don't want to say it out that they want the drama, but they are actually looking for the opportunity to give us this drama. But Ike said it clearly in the diary session yesterday that he wants the drama, but he doesn't know how he can go about getting it. So that is his issue right now. Like, I did not see this coming. When this fight was going on between CeeC, it started between CeeC and Uriel. I first thought that when this fight was going on, it started between Alex and Uriel. I thought that it was going to just end like that. Maybe Uriel was just going to let go, or Alex was just going to let go. And later, when CeeC joined, it just kept going and going and going. And I saw that none of the three of them wanted to let go. So in this video, guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe, please like. I am below in watch hours, guys. I need watch hours. You guys watch till the end of the video so that I can get this watch hours. Please, guys, please. How else should I beg you? Anyways, on this video, I'm going to talk about the Gbasbos, the confrontation, and what caused it, how it ended up being resolved. Okay, guys, so this is what happened. After they were given their wager task or theme, and what happened between Mercy and Adekunle. Yesterday, Alex literally spent the whole day. It was even shown on TV. She literally spent the whole time writing the program, like how the wager is going to look like. So when she was done, and then the other members, like the other housemates, read what she had written, they were impressed with it and they thought it was good. Now, while this was going on, Uriel wasn't there. Like Uriel and CeeC and Princess, they were somewhere else, according to Alex, waiting to be called before they would join the discussion that was going on about the wager. Now, when they later came in, especially Uriel and CeeC, and read what Alex had written, they were not okay with it. There were a lot of things, a lot of changes that they wanted to make, and that is what caused the Gbasbos today, because Alex started it. So earlier today, the head of house, Adekunle, called everybody into the lounge to discuss the wager, what is going to happen, and so on and so forth. So everybody was gathered in the lounge, and then while they were discussing and about to start, while this discussion about the wager was going on, Alex stood up and told the housemates that anytime that they are having a discussion about the wager, which concerns the whole house, everybody has to be there, whether they are called or not, as long as they are discussing something that has to do with the entire house, the wager. Of course, they really need to win this wager so that they would have their food. So anytime that they are discussing it, everybody should be there. They should not wait to be called. And so that when they have made the decisions, people will not come and bring other opinions which will vary the decisions that have already been made, like Uriel did and CeeC. So when she said this, she added that if it were gossip, you wouldn't wait to be called. You would just come and join, because gossip is something sweet. If you can join a gossip without being called, what more of a wager that concerns everybody? While she was saying this, Uriel stood up and started talking about how diplomatic she is, and she said that even though that Alex is very talented, what she wrote was good, she, Uriel, has a right to contradict whatever that Alex had written. And I want to go with Alex on this point, because I get it that you might have your own opinion which is different from what Alex wrote, right? Because obviously Alex would not know everything, but then be there while every other person is discussing. Because when you bring up another opinion, when they think that everything is already clear, because Alex's issue was not even that Uriel wasn't okay with everything that she wrote. Alex's issue was that when you say this is wrong with this writing, give a proposal, propose what you think should be there, give a replacement. You want us to take this out, now what should we put in place of what we have taken out? That is what Alex was talking about, and I completely agree with her. And in Uriel's opinion, she just has the right, if she sees something that is wrong, she just has the right to speak against it. And I completely understand, because there is freedom of speech. But of course, she should have not just ended at speaking against it. She should have continued to give a proposal or her own contribution on what should be done. So while Alex was talking, Alex mentioned the names of people that brought this confusion. That is Uriel, CeeC, and Princess. And then while this discussion was going on between, or this argument, it just started between Uriel and Alex. While it was going on, they were already raising their voices at each other. And then CeeC added that you called my name, blah 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 blah. They started arguing, and Alex wouldn't back down. Like, nobody, they fear nobody. Everybody, all of them are stars, you get. So this is how the argument started, and then it escalated so fast. I was so surprised. I'm like, what? Is this not something that started like it was nothing? How did we get here? How did we get here? So Alex called CeeC that goat, and CeeC said she's the goat herself. Alex said she's a fool. She said she's a fool. In fact, they were raining insult at each other. They were insulting each other, Gbasbosing, while the rest of the house were calm. And Bbnaija stood up to separate the fight. So Bbnaija stood up and said that Alex was being provocative. I don't think Alex was being provocative. They were having an argument, because Bbnaija said Alex was being provocative because while they were arguing, especially it really escalated between CeeC and Alex. So while they were arguing on this case, like they were moving around, right? And Alex was following CeeC around. That is an argument. I don't think that it is a provocation. So Bbnaija was trying to stop the argument, or to separate the argument, to separate the confrontation, but she was saying that Alex was being provocative, which means that she was supporting CeeC. I don't think that Bbnaija was right to say that she was being provocative. She did not do anything provocative at all. So that is what happened. And at the end of the day, I love the way this argument ended. I love the way it ended. After everybody had risen their voice and shouted, Angel also tried to like calm them down, and while they shouted, Pere just spoke with this soft, not even shouting, with this soft and commanding voice. And while he spoke, everybody listened. I was like, the general has spoken. Everybody was quiet. Everybody calmed down. They listened to him. He was like, This is what he said, that when Alex wrote what she wrote, they read it and they thought it was great. He was surprised that he realized that what was written was changed. On that note, let's proceed. And that is how the argument ended. Hey, the general. The general. I mean, this is what they call huge personality. This is what they call huge personality. It's not about shouting. It's not about shouting. When you speak and people listen, you know, in that kind of state where everybody is all over the place, and then you speak and you get everybody's attention. That is what I noticed in this argument. So while Pere spoke and the argument ended, the head of house, Adenkule, of course said they can go ahead, and they went ahead. That is the end of the story. If you didn't watch, did you enjoy it? Let me know. If you did not enjoy it, let me know how you want me to tell it so that you enjoy it, because I want you to enjoy this story. Guys, what do you think? In fact, when you watch this clip, who do you think was wrong? Who are you supporting? Who are you supporting? Because for me, I'm impressed about Pere, and I think that Alex was right. That is what I think in this case. Period. Subscribe, guys.